Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at our best videos of 2021. I did this last year, I just didn't want to do all that effort and all that stuff, so this is actually kind of scuffed too. So yeah, let's go ahead. I think our first video is the 300ZX video. The cinematics here too as well, I just wanted to make it as best as I can, even if it's not top tier. I don't know, it worked out. So yeah, we checked out his car first, and I think the majority of the time I was really excited. I was like, well, it's my first time in a 300Z, bro.
How long you had the car, bro?
I haven't seen this car. I haven't seen him in a while though, so we'll see. I've just been like working on these tails.
Nice. The thing that I don't like about the shifter is that it's twist off and like it's like upside down.
Oh bro, it is cold today too, guys.
So you got the car, was there any problems with it?
It's like that, like cold.
Like, you know,
but
when you got it.
When I got it, I mean everything seemed to run
hella
fine.
sunny.
Like it seems fine at all. Like everything. It's just no AC, no nothing.
No AC.
Oh, and then the shifter be getting hot too if you drive it like for a cool minute.
This is cool because this is like, I think this is one of the first videos that I actually did at someone's houses, of a friend of mine. So he was local as well, but being able to just do it in the front driveway and like not worry about you know, if they're gonna be like, yo, you're done yet, or they're gonna be watching over my back, which is good and bad at the same time. I don't really care. I just wanted to make the taillights. So yeah, let's go ahead.
Which wire works.
Oh yeah?
You plug this in to like a ground like this, and then you plug this in to any of the wires, so you know which one is doing what.
V6 NA, bro. V6. I'm not that familiar with Z's, so at all.
I stole mine. I stole mine in the driveway.
What is that, bro? I never stole. Yeah, you do.
Let's go ahead and skip to the actual, like, okay, so this part
That's like 700.
where we actually like take off the lens and everything.
The first time I did this in my car.
It was so afraid because they had the seal there
I'm
for the hatchback.
keep your taillights on.
And good luck finding a 1989 300ZX rear hatchback seal, bro.
Alright, just try to peel it off.
Oh yeah, way
Fuck,
better.
man.
Okay, you just wanted to, I think you can do it now, right? So. Was the nuts off in this one?
Yo, these things would not come out. They were sealed OEM, bro. It's literally like the first time someone actually take it out.
Oh, except for that top piece. Bro, that's probably the whole reason why this won't come off.
But we did eventually get it out. A little finessing, and then we test fitted mine on somewhere here. So yeah, there you go. I think you had it works similar to like how a Eclipse taillight will go. I think you would need to take off the middle taillight. So that's pretty similar design there.
It's okay. It's a white car. You just take some white out.
Yeah. It's cool, man.
If I were to get aftermarket, I think the whole clear. If you can get a whole clear lens on any taillight, that would be much
bro, you should see
more
the.
useful.
Oh my god! When I made the.
Just allows RGB.
Light up. Oh dude.
Dude, it looks nice, bro.
But
I saw it looks kinda clean, bro.
I did my best to do those battle scars, bro.
I know you were like.
Those cracks look like battle scars. It's kind of mean though. Okay.
Dude, my allergies are so
746.
That's like an 80. That's like 82.
So yeah, I think the most hardest part about all this, I think we skip ahead to the cinematics. I think that's the best part. Here you go. Several days later. So like the hardest part about all that, the building process was okay, like I said, but man, installing that, I think it took about 5 days to freaking finally figure it out. There's this green box, so every 300ZX owner should know this. I think the Z32 especially. They have this kind of like relay box or like a trip box. So anytime that your taillight bulb or anything happens within the lighting system in the back half of the car, though that essentially will go to that green box. I think I'll have a picture or something, but if not, then it should be located around the left area. It's brown or green, I know that. And it's just like, if that breaks or if that like malfunctions or somewhat, it's gonna happen to one of these situations, you know. So in this theory, I think the hardwire that wire from the actual switch to the actual tail light. So instead of, you know, going through the whole harness in the back, it would just, when you switch on the headlight switch, it would just get that 12 volt right away. So it did work, and we ended up getting some amazing results. I mean, the reverse, I think his reverse lights didn't work. They're still not working, I think. But those reverse lights are bright, and yeah, I think that's the only thing that's wrong with it. Everything else about these taillights, functionality wise, it's still good. I love it. I mean, I like how I did I kept the red where red is, right? Look at the cinematics. And then the DRL strip on the outside. It's a one-of-a-kind kind of look. And I used the OEM lens, so that's kind of cool. We have a turn signal on the bottom, I believe. And then 300ZX logo. Oh, bro! That's clean. If I saw this in front of me, I'll be like, oh my god, dude. Who made those? Anyways, so that's it for the 300ZX. That was such a great video to do, especially recording wise, and just Lawrence's cooperation and all that. So shout out, I guess. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the next video. It's fucking okay. 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so we're on, I think, the second video, the second highest viewed video of this year. It's the, I think when I install my my personal sequential LED taillights for my Eclipse. So a little backstory on this video as well. I made these taillights actually 2 months when I actually got the car. So I was just so excited to kind of have that custom, kind of like personal flair to my car especially. It kind of separates me from, you know, the other guys. But again, this is a dying car brand, so it's like kind of having that also, you know, on top of the uniqueness. So it's kind of like, it's kind of cool. So yeah, this video just highlights how I installed it and what trials and tribulations, whatever, that I went through. I can tell you right now, the Eclipse lights were amazing. I mean, the way the measurements and everything and how it's shaped, man, I don't think I could replicate it the way I did. Maybe with some type of CNC or laser etching, whatever. But you're gonna have to need some computer generated measurements. I had to measure that thing like in three sections. I had to measure the midpoint where it dips and where it curves. So that's what she said. Let's go ahead and go to video.
So
it's
guys,
cold as
back
hell,
to another
guys.
video, and today I'm finally going to install my custom taillights for my Eclipse. So if you guys saw my previous videos, I actually made 2 taillights, totally custom by me. I'll show you.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I had 2 taillights at the time. I had the Supra and the custom ones that I wanted to do. So, but the Super ones are gone.
That's the previous one.
They went to like some Russian guy.
Yeah, I just wanted to make these kind of clone Super ones, and I have the ones.
So within this process, I had to. It's a good practice to kind of remove your battery. This allows you just to save your battery as well, because you're always going to have that tail light on. But yeah, if you can put a trickle charger on there too. Just put a additional power source if you want, of course. But yeah, that's just good practice.
So right now,
ooh, it is brick.
just catch the eyes on me.
Yo, okay, so the wood still stands, bro. I still haven't fixed the struts from like 11 months from now. Bro, I just haven't had the time, bro. 5-minute install, but 8 months delay. The car doesn't start anymore, okay? Jesus. Oh, this is shout out to Ryan, because like Ryan helped me out, my brother. He helped me out with these videos. Kind of allowed me to kind of instruct a little bit more instead of behind the camera. But I can do both. So I did some research on these wheels as well. I'm pausing a lot, but I did some research on these wheels. These kind of look like Koenig. I think they're called Koenig Opals. Koenig Profit Opals. Even though it's American Racer. But I think we're gonna skip ahead to where the functionality wise is the dog. So anytime you mess with turn signals, you're gonna have to use a load resistor. Some on various occasions when you don't need it, but I find that when you do an LED conversion, you're gonna have to do something like that. So that just prevents your hyper flash from happening.
Resists the amount of current usually. Because usually we mess with turn signals.
Imagine an LED going like 98 BPM in your face in front of you. I'm like, fuck, bro. Some taillights are bright as hell though. It was hot too. Beginning of the year was hot. Hopefully get that later on.
Running light and turn signal.
It still didn't fucking work. Okay, I'm gonna skip on to the cinematics because this is basically an installation. It doesn't apply to everybody, so we're just gonna skip around to the cinematics. Here we go. Ooh. So my brother helped me. I helped him shoot a little couple shots here too as well. These are, believe it or not, are the only shots that I have of the taillights. When it's actually working. And it kind of pisses me off that that's the only happened, but I'm driving for like 1 month. Fuck, bruh. Actually like top tier though. Without the engine code. This is awesome though. Alright guys, so we're gonna look at the 3G Eclipse taillight video. So if you haven't already guessed, I have Eclipse, but I wanted to favor another generation. The 3G and the 4G, they don't get that much respect just because it's not really technically DSM technically, or like it doesn't have the 4G 63, yada yada yada, you know, whatever. The 2G, believe it or not, has more hate than this, but yeah, we're gonna look at the RGB taillight. They're kind of like halos, I guess. Do I have it? Where is it? This is custom RGB sequential taillights. So this is like the first time that I actually used this system on this taillight. I changed to this RGB system specifically for clear lens. I went with the RGB system early on this year because I wanted to try it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I went through different companies and everything, but this one is pretty cool. All right, where is it? I want to shoot more videos.
What's up, guys?
With my
Today
phone,
I'm actually going to show you how I made my custom 3G Eclipse sequential taillights. They have over 260 different modes, and yeah, I just decided I wanted to film something for the 3G since there's really nothing on there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll show you guys how I made them.
Okay guys, so here is the custom Eclipse lights that I have. They're basically a acrylic plastic, and then the white part is just the translucent part.
I have one more to make one of these. I have one more to make.
See, these are almost done. I'm just waiting for it to cure. I usually leave it outside for like however long till the silicone cures and all that. So as you can see, it's all clear lens. But usually,
oh my god, taking these off is just like hit or miss.
And then there's also red part here, so
the keyhole area is just
ass. If you want, but I just decided to black it out.
Oh my god, look at that animation, bro.
Scan through and then it'll go through.
Startup animation, sick, bro.
You see, it's all colorful. I don't know if you can. The camera's picking it up, but let's see if I can shoot in a different mode. So yeah, so it does have different color options. Let me just get my other phone real quick. All right, so here's the app.
So this is cool. So so for the app control on the RGB taillights, it's really cool actually. It works on both iPhone and Android, so you don't gotta have different opinions about that. But it comes accessed with a color wheel, over 260 million different colors. You have a mode section where you have 150 different modes you can choose from: chasing, RGB. You can change the different colors on every individual one if you want. The length, the speed, the amount of brightness, like, it's awesome. I mean, I wouldn't have done any more RGB ones if I did this one, so it was pretty nice to kind of put it all together and kind of test and all that. So we also have some, like, I think it's a music dancing feature, so it's reactive to your sound, I believe, so that's pretty cool. That's similar to the mic input as well. So let's say you wanted to go to a show, there's music playing, or you have a speaker nearby and you wanted to dance to it, there you go. So it's really awesome. I'm excited to do more of these RGB ones, but I want to do a different approach this time. Again, I'm trying to kind of like adjust and, you know, improve in a way. So hopefully next year we see some different setups. The sun is like in my face.
You can
it's like so
download the App Store.
majestic.
It'll connect to this. So you just open up your Bluetooth settings.
So yeah,
and
it's
then
pretty
you'll
awesome.
Go here, this is the home screen. After that, there's different bars here. You can.
Did I
click this
mention it was
option here.
sequential? It's sequential.
And then there's an on-off switch again.
Really
You can
cool,
turn it
flowy
off.
sequential too.
There's
It's not
different
blocky.
modes, so let me see if we can cycle through them. So here's some of the modes here.
So again, this is
There's
another
a lot.
kind of like DIY video. I do a lot of these just because I show how's the process.
Alligator clips
And it shows you how like simple or how difficult it can be. I don't have any friends that have these, so it's kind of just going off to people. So yeah, that's it for the that's it for the 3G Eclipse custom RGB sequential taillights. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the valve. Oh my god, the sun's in my face. But we're gonna go ahead and look at the valve cover when I repainted it. It came out pretty sick. I mean, it's worlds of a difference, more better than when it came with it. I'll probably do some before and after pictures when I first got it. But yeah, it's probably like one of the best. I'd say one of the best. So where is it though? Right here. It's a wrinkle red valve cover. You can probably get O'Reilly's. Hey, what's up guys? If you're probably watching this is the last video of 2021. That's me,
I just want to
Nick.
wish everyone a happy holidays and a good rest of the year. Today we're gonna be doing the valve cover, so I'll go over materials and what I use and certain techniques for achieving, you know, that crispy valve coverness. But yeah, it's not gonna be in detail like, you know, my other videos, but I just wanted to squeeze one out. For the rest of the year.
What the fuck?
I hope everyone
did I say
have
that?
a good day, and I'll see you guys next year.
No, I gotta put the other earpiece on.
Alright guys, so here
Fully
is the
immersed.
valve cover. This is a, this came from my 97 Eclipse 420A. You can actually find this valve cover on some Dodge Neons, some dual overhead Dodge Neons, some
True.
Chrysler Sebrings, Dodge Avengers, stuff like that. So, here it is. It's stripped to bare metal, as you can see. We use
That
this
citrus
is
strip though.
citrus strip, as you can see. You can get this at like Home Depot, Lowe's, or stuff like that. It's about like 12 bucks. So, and it smells good, so you don't got to worry about the fumes and everything. So yeah. And for choice of paint here, we have the Rust-Oleum primer.
Self-etching primer, guys.
Let's go over that one real quick. As you can see, we have
Google
the
it.
Rust-Oleum primer here. It's a self-etching primer as well. I'm not sure of the temperature range on this. I just know that the self-etching kind of prepares the bare metal for adhesion. So
basically that's our best choice of primer for this application. Use this here. It's another choice of paint. This is the VHT
Awesome.
Wrinkle Press
Awesome sauce.
Plus. This is in
So
red, as you can see.
In this specific
This was a
painting
special order I
procedure, you can
needed.
do anything you want. Basically, you can do powder coating, you can do spray paint, you can do like, I don't know what you want to do. You can just do the bare metal if you want. But we got some racers out here. Okay, so painting can be all up to you. You know, you can take it to the guy, whatever, right? You know, all opinions can be towards yourself as well. So, now in this approach, I went with the basic of the basic. You know, I went for sanding to bare metal, primer, and base. Usually, you would have like a color coat before, like let's say you wanted like a more candy color or more glossy color. You can bring out the kind of metallic with like a silver paint, or like you need a base color basically. But you know, all those paint guys would probably tell you different. But this is my procedure, and this is how the results went out. So let's watch. The order online, because unfortunately O'Reilly doesn't have it. So as you can see, That's very true.
it says right here, wrinkle finish, durable texture coating, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, this is what I use.
Is this
for
350
the valve
degrees?
or the exhaust.
We're gonna test that when it actually works.
Flame-proof primer one, but that one exceeds over 1300 degrees. I'm pretty sure these valve covers don't exceed that much temperature, so these two options seem to be the best thing to do. You can get like a black, I believe.
True.
That's what they always have. And there's like a seat.
There's a technique here I use for the letters. It's a chapstick technique. This allows for the paint to not stick on it, basically. So it's a reverse method of what a self-etching primer would do, which it would, you know, get into the base layer of that metal, right? So when you apply the chapstick, it actually adds.
Apply some of this,
actually acts like an
it
oil
goes.
kind of like residue. So later on, when the paint
smells so
dries
good, though.
or when it semi-dries, you can actually just peel it off, which is awesome. Very old school, trick of the trade, method here. Other people can do the tape and stuff like that. If you want, go ahead. But this is my method that I've used.
Sorry if you
So
guys
yeah,
can't hear
get
me.
your
I got
average
you on
degreaser
handheld
per
now, so it's
power,
a little shaky,
isopropyl
we're
alcohol,
just gonna do a little
stuff
test
like that.
run here.
Doesn't really
Got the
leave a residue.
primer, self-etching primer.
But let's go ahead and get on to the painting.
Feels good.
So anytime you
go
want to
ahead and,
paint,
Go ahead and start for it.
okay, or my phone. Okay, so anytime you want to paint, you want to make sure you have a good surface to paint on, good weather conditions. If you can, get a very, controlled environment. Let's say in a box,
I can see it's still holding up
in a
pretty
cold
nicely.
box. But
This,
yeah,
primer
that
stains,
could work.
I'm
I went ahead and speed up the process using a heat gun. You want to go easy on the heat gun because it can ruin it. So just make sure you do your research. I love this color of primer too. It's a dark primer, so it kind of mutes the VHT a little bit better. If I use like a wider primer or like a lighter end of the primer, yeah, a bit different. I really tried on these cinematics. Okay, so the directions on the VHT, they list on a horizontal, vertical, diagonal steps. Everybody knows that, right? But
the amount of paint is absurd. It's like as if you put the valve cover in a paint bucket and you just took it out. Dude, every layer had to be like that. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure, bro? But sure enough, it worked. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Get the sun in the face. As you can see, guys, it's just so here is it peeling off. It's dry, like the paint's dry on the outside. Look at that, the paint just peels off, man. And that's awesome, really awesome, really awesome. And then the end of the video, I just showed my valve cover, my head. So I think that's it for the videos. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck is that sound? Alright guys, so that concludes the videos of the best videos of 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I just did a little recap like I did last year. I just decided to pull it out the outdoors, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Other than car stuff, I'm doing great. I went to Vegas. That's good. I met some cool people this year as well. I'm looking to expand my network as well. If you guys have any suggestions on what videos you guys want to see, go ahead. If you guys want to see more personal stuff like I did back then, but I think this is the audience that I want to attract. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good rest of the year and have a safe New Year's. And don't make new resolutions, just keep the old ones. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.